Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Crossover Podcast. My name is David Shynock. It's a pleasure to have you back. When this comes out, it'll be Monday, December 21st. We are 4 days away officially from the start of the Christmas to New Year break for most people. For myself, I think I have off Thursday and Friday, so I think New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. I actually haven't checked my work schedule when I'm off, but I need to figure that out. Nevertheless, this is one of the best times in gaming for a lot of people, one of the best times for family. It's quite frankly like one of the last like joyous moments, especially for like accounting business, because for those that work in public accounting, you enter busy season on January 1st, which sorry if I trigger anybody by saying that. But yeah, I don't know. It's just a happy time of year, and it's very relaxing. We're still back in Pennsylvania for a little bit. I got the dogs with me here, which you might be able to see Coco at the bottom there. But yeah, things have been going pretty well while we've been back here. The gaming world has been very slow, it seems like. Whenever I first started this back in November, there was still enough content coming out to talk about on a 2-day basis per week without it being redundant, which luckily it still hasn't hit that point yet, but we're getting close. But also the fact that I can't have guests and can't direct conversations definitely makes it a little bit more challenging. Like I've noticed it with the view drop off, but kind of is what it is. I just want to keep it consistent until I get back and then start scheduling people to come on. I got to figure out webcam situation, etc. I don't know. OBS is a weird thing, which I need to get figured out because I know I worked with Zebra on it a little bit, but why I have such a hard time recording and it's saving perfectly fine, but streaming is perfectly fine as well. Streaming works fine. Recording does not work fine. I'm not sure the details on that. Hold up. I have to go let Coco in with her mother. 1 second. Hold up, Luna. Wait. Sorry about this. Scuffed as always. Oh, and we're back. Sorry about the break. Again, some of the difficulties of recording from home. And I'd imagine the dogs will come back out. But the first topic that I wanted to go over today is some of the struggles that Call of Duty Cold War Season 1 is facing right now. Specifically, I was not impressed by the official launch of Season 1, especially for Warzone. So, if you didn't know, the Alcatraz Island remake survival mode with like 40 people was back. And I can't say that I'm all that impressed. I thought there would be more changes to the Verdansk map. I thought there would be something different with like, I don't know. The problem is Fortnite has revolutionized content in a way that no other game has done before. Like, the amount of changes that you see in that game consistently are mind-blowing, pre-COVID and post-COVID. So it's like, I guess our expectations are kind of molded by that, and I expected more from the first major updates of Warzone in a year. But alas, all you got was some weapons, a new mode. I don't know. It didn't. I don't know. Maybe more is set to come because I heard that there were Easter eggs in the game that might be hinting towards something bigger. My hair's in my eyes. But I don't know. I just thought they could have done a lot more. It seemed like a really good marketing opportunity, especially going into, as we just said, one of the prime video game times in the year for many people, especially young people. This is your chance to leave a permanent impression that will make them play for an extended period of time. Which, side note, we got 14 inches of snow here in Pennsylvania, and there's no longer snow days for high school. because of online learning, which we kind of saw was coming. But I truly do think you should really be giving people snow days still. Like, allow 3 days a year for snow days that you bake in, like, random holidays later in the year when they're not needed, that you can take away. Or no, like, that'd be the opposite. No, yeah, that'd be right. So you have 3 holidays baked into the end of the year, like end school a day early. I don't know. But then you have those snow days available, so then when something like this happens, people who game can enjoy it. So ironically, season 1 launched on what would have been a snow day. That is like the equivalent of when Black Ops 1 Zombies for Ascension came out. We had a snow day on that day. My friends and I played that map literally all day. All day. It was incredible. And it's one of those memories that will stick with you for an extended period of time. And they're losing that because everything's online, which is bullcrap. Like, give people a chance to enjoy snow days still, even if they're not, even if it's not the, I don't want to say ideal situation, because obviously now you can do anything virtually. That's fine. But just, I don't know, some traditions I do like to stay, even if they are pointless. It's just one of those feel good things. But anyways, that's a sidetrack. Raid feels really good playing it. They didn't change anything. It feels fairly consistent with how it used to play. The weapons obviously have changed a little bit, but overall, must say, very happy with how that turned out. I don't think there's any complaints with that other than skill-based matchmaking still being a problem, which segues into the next point. It is now officially a month after launch. There is still no rank play in this game. How that's acceptable is beyond me. Like, Vonderhaar even went after Scump for criticizing Treyarch and Activision that that rank play wasn't in the game, and he basically made Scump eat his words. Well, where are you at now? Like, it's a month later, we still have no updates to anything, and it's prime gaming season. Like, this should have, again, a preseason should have been in the game from launch. But now that we're in season 1 and you still don't have anything, you don't even have a comp playlist. It's pathetic. It really is. Like, to see Activision once again just not caring, which I get it. I covered it in TikTok. They're making more money than anybody else. Both Cold War and Modern Warfare are 1 and 2 on the games list for 2020. So it's like, it was kind of a given that this was going to happen. Coco, no. It was kind of a given that this was going to happen, but it's still aggravating that it's like, you have such a good product and you refuse to do the things that could really help you out and really cement you as a staple in competitive esports. If you get a proper rank playlist, and it feels really, really bad, man. Like, it does. And I wish things would change. I wish Call of Duty would fix their stuff, would actually care about competitive, but they're not incentivized to. So long as shareholders are happy, then what does it really matter? I mean, it doesn't. So, I don't know. That just kind of is what it is. Second topic that I had for today. Yeah. I've never truly dove into the FaZe recruiting challenges, which to my understanding is just an open tryout, like an open forum that you can do, kind of like an American Idol type thing. Like, you can go in, audition. It doesn't mean you're going to get in, but you can try and do some crazy stuff and get into FaZe. And the kids are getting younger to do this, but it brings up the idea of, is that the best recruiting? Well, is that like the best way to attract new people that we've seen out of any major tech company or game company? Like, I lump in gaming with tech. So it's like, are they the best to have done it? Like, Facebook, Google, all these places have like they have world-renowned names there. Like if you work there, you're more or less set for life. But that's purely based on acumen. Like there's nothing. I mean, I'm sure there are some things that you can do that separate yourself out, but like there's no like active like open recruiting challenge that like celebrates the best of amateur talent out there. Like I know this is hard because like what are you gonna if you're an accountant, what are you gonna do? Like, my spreadsheet is a little bit better than yours and I added a cool little graphic. Like no, I'm sorry. For some jobs, there's nothing you can do there, which I would love to see. Imagine if there was something that you could do in accounting that separated you out from the rest. But the reality is that's not the case. Like 90% of the time, I feel like if you're an accountant and you want to get noticed by something like this, it's actually more like the entrepreneurial angle that will get you into it. But I don't know. Like that'd be really interesting to see. Can anybody incorporate that into their business practices? So like actually there was a 100 Thieves application that a guy submitted a custom video for. Like I don't know if he was like an editor or what it was, but it was in collaboration with the Yes Theory guy. So it wasn't solo. But it's like imagine if that became like standard. And like sorry. Imagine if people could create their own stuff to try and get into these companies, because it shows that you understand the culture, because you need to be able to do content, which is phenomenal. But then also you're still showcasing your abilities. I'm just trying to think of how that could be relevant to accounting, but I just don't think it can. Like I don't know how you make accounting sexy. So there's the dancing accounting on TikTok, but like how do you leverage your job to actually be anything interesting like that? Like the closest thing that I have to interesting ideas in terms of data analytics is the LCS social media data. But like I don't know what you do on that. And it's like, I don't know. Speaking of that, I do need to update those stats. I'm actually going to take the week so after Christmas, the day after, we go out to Pittsburgh to visit my grandfather, who is struggling with Alzheimer's, so we need to go out and see him before sorry before we hit the point of no return. But yeah, I think the week after that, I'm going to update the LCS social media analytics and break that into a few different TikTok videos, because it seems like those do very, very well. I don't know. We'll see. Sorry, I am getting over being sick still. But the one last topic, I have a call today at 4:00 to go over the New York City League of Legends potential for a rec league. So for those that don't know, the low budget LCS is a successful rec league that has like 60 some teams in it, of people of varying skill, anywhere from like silver, gold, all the way through plat and diamond. And I think like that generally should cut off, because once you get above diamond, you're not gonna play in a rec league for fun. But we're talking about, so we have 3,500 people in the NYC LOL group. Okay, that was just a car horn. We have 3,500 people in the group, and it would be really cool if we could organize an official rec league for New York City. I think that'd be phenomenal. It would give people a chance to play at a casual competitive level without the pressure of having to worry about anything going on. But think about the possibilities here. So we have access to a lot of resources in the city that not a lot of people have. Now imagine like you're playing in your casual rec league for softball, okay, which is at Central Park. You already have a crowd, etc. Like Central Park softball is not something to mess with. That stuff gets competitive and serious. But then your finals are in like Yankee Stadium or like Met Stadium. Like, I don't know. You get like some, like, imagine it escalates that high. We have the potential here to do online rec leagues where you obviously play from your home because the majority of people are going to want to play on the setup that they paid for. It's comfort. But what if you have finals on LAN? We have 2 different PC cafes, OSNYC specifically, having a massive screen that we could project the match onto and actually get an audience. And then, more importantly, I think about this is like, okay, after every rec softball game, like generally speaking, there's the option for a happy hour. What if, for the League of Legends League, what if we, obviously when COVID ends, if you open up, I don't know, a happy hour at a local bar that's like, hey, all the teams that are participating, come on in, we'll BS, we'll shit talk, etc. But that in-person element adds a lot to it that I really want to explore, because there's a lot of possibilities. You have Microsoft, who does a lot with gaming in the city, 368, which has content creators, which might, they could help promote this and get more people involved, etc. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of potential with this that I cannot wait for this call to see how it goes. Anyways, I know this is a little bit shorter. I also do want to give a quick channel update. I'm going to be posting more TFT content because I've been playing it a lot on my phone, and I want to find a way to record that and post it out there for Road to Masters, because I'm currently Plat 3. So I think that would be kind of, I don't know, just be kind of cool content. But nevertheless, yeah, that's more or less where we are. Anyways, shorter episode. Everybody have a Merry Christmas. I'm going to post a TFT video on Thursday, so I don't have to worry about recording another podcast. But thank you guys all for tuning in. Appreciate the love and support on the channel. Be sure to drop a like, follow, comment, subscribe, and have a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays. No matter what you celebrate, or even if you don't celebrate, just take time with family, relax, enjoy, and yeah, enjoy the holiday season and potentially some snow, which we might get around here in PA. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you guys for tuning in. Catch you on the next episode. Goodbye.